Alright, fellas, welcome to the annual award show. First video all year. I've been a lazy-ass commissioner this year, but did a few power rankings, but most of the time you guys know where you lie this year. So anyways, we had a really great year this year. Lots of competition. Everyone was active. Everyone showed up for the draft. Everyone paid their dues on time, which was fucking awesome. So congrats on that. Hey, I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet, but you know, it's gonna take a while because I got just some awards to go over, and then everybody's team breakdowns as well. So, anyways, at the end of the video, I'll have, or in the breakdown, anyways, I'll have timestamps where you can go to your own team. So at the end of the announcements, you can just skip to your own team. If you want to listen to the whole thing, awesome. But we're already at like a minute long. So, anyways, a couple changes to the league this year. We changed the league size back down to 10 teams, which seems to work well with our roster sizes in the draft. We also changed our roster sizes, added a flex guy. Other stuff like that. Took a running back down to 2 instead of 3, stuff like that. So also up the ante on the buy-in, so we did 35 this year instead of 25. Again, thanks to everybody for getting your dues in on time. And then of course the playoff format was the last thing that we changed. Basically that was changing it to 6 teams go in now. The top 2 teams, of course, get a bye week, and then the other guys play each other. So we'll talk more about that later. But anyways. Lots of returning owners this year. This is actually our 10th year running this league, so it's pretty awesome that a lot of people are still here. A lot of new faces as well, so thanks for everyone who joined this year. I'm going to do season awards now, of course, before the end of the playoffs, because regular season has got to mean something. So, forewarning, like I said, it's a little long, but I've got some stuff to announce, so I'll go ahead and do it. Going to do the awards first, the good ones. Best record this year, of course. First things first, congratulations to Luke. You went 12-1, which is ridiculous. Only got beat by my dad, but still a good year regardless. You won the regular season, which, you know, like I said, basically means nothing, but good job anyways, man. You kicked all our asses. Most points award. Luke also held the most. No, I'm sorry. Luke had the best record this year, but actually the most points went to Mike Aguilar, my dad, with 2,022 points. I think he had like I don't know, we had a couple guys around like 2,000 points, but my dad was the highest. So Mike, you had the most points, scored against you as well, so with like 1,900 points or something like that, which wasn't even close to anyone else's. So it's a good thing you scored so many. Congrats on that. Busiest owner this year is also going to go to my dad. He usually always wins this one, though. He's always active with trades and acquisitions, stuff like that. This year you had 58 total acquisitions. Surprisingly, you actually didn't have any trades, which was like a shocker because you usually have like 10 trades, but 58 acquisitions, so, you know, running our waiver wire, all that good stuff. Somehow you weren't involved in the trades, but good job on being the most active commissioner, or the most active owner. Best drafter. This one I usually give to whoever's the best on paper. You know, it makes the most sense, whoever's got the most all-stars or whatever. This season, though, there's one guy in the NFL that's absolutely abused all of our teams, and that's Patrick Mahomes. He's been killing it for the Chiefs, and he's been killing it for Billy Schwartz. So he's single-handedly won Billy some games. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Billy the best drafter this year. Mahomes was actually selected 84th and in the 9th round. So you call it luck or whatever, but it was a good pick for Billy. He's actually got 30 more points than Todd Gurley, who has the most points in the league this year. So, and he was the '1 overall pick. So pretty awesome pick there at 84th. Other good guys on your roster, and why I gave you the award: Jared Goff, of course. David Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Travis Kelce, all stud muffins, and been playing their hearts out. So I'm going to give you Best Drafter award this year, Billy. I want to do the bad awards now because, you know, the good ones, we know who's in first, we know who's got the points. But the bad ones are definitely worth noting as well because we don't want them to disappear without getting their call out. Worst overall team. This one goes to Ben Burnett with his Hearst Donut team. His lowly squad went 1-12 this year. That's probably his worst record ever in the league. He's been in the league for a long time, I think like forever. But anyways, your best guy was like Philip Lindsay, and I'm pretty sure you picked him up like mid-September. So he scored more points than everyone else on your team, and he wasn't even on your team for half the year. So congrats on being the best, or the best of the worst, and good luck next year, I guess, man. You also had the least amount of points, so that's another award I usually give out, but since you're bad, you got that too. So anyways, let's see what else I got here. Worst overall draft pick. Since we gave out the best drafter, I'm going to give out the worst overall draft pick, which actually every team this year had a decent first round. Unfortunately, there was one guy in the first round that went third overall, and that's Le'Veon Bell. And no one, of course, saw that coming, but he didn't even lace up the cleats. So unfortunately, Aaron Evans, that award goes to you because you picked Le'Veon Bell third overall. Your team probably could have used a little bit more help there. So the last award I usually give is like the luckiest pick award. We already talked about Patrick Mahomes for Billy. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but Billy absolutely hates anyone in the Broncos division and still picked Mahomes in the 9th round at 84th. So I'm going to call that a super lucky pick, considering he's leading the league and was picked 84th out of all players. He's also a rookie who's killing it in the NFL, which makes no sense. So I'm giving you a lucky pick on that one. The second lucky pick award is going to go to Luke. Luke actually missed the first round of the draft because he got in the draft room late or something, or wouldn't let him sign in. So the computer selected based off his his draft list, and he had Saquon Barkley up there at number 9. So Barkley ended up actually being second in overall points among all the running backs, right behind Todd Gurley. So Luke lucked out with the auto pick, but obviously that's luck. So I'm going to give Luke that second lucky pick award. The last one, I'm going to throw old man Mike Aguilar in there. He went for Phillip Rivers in the 8th round. He knows I always draft Phillip every year late because everybody thinks he sucks, but Mike got him this year. He was the only big name quarterback left in the 8th round, and everyone thought Father Time would slow him down, but he's been an absolute stud muffin this year. He's killing it, and he's 10th overall in the entire league in points. So I'm going to give you a lucky pick on that one because it was definitely 8th round. So, all right, so those are pretty much the awards, good and bad. Like I said, we know who the worst and best teams are. The real award's going to be the champion at the end and runner-up, stuff like that. So speaking of, we'll talk about the playoffs for a few minutes real quick. We just changed the playoff format this year to include 2 additional teams. So in order to do that, we basically gave the division leaders of each division a bye week, the first round, which is this weekend. And then the second 2 best teams in those divisions play against the other guys in the division. So it makes the regular season mean something and gives the guys who win first round bye, which is awesome, and then gives them time to strategize or pick up dudes for the week when they're going to play. So throughout the playoffs, the home team gets home field advantage, which is basically 1 point lead to start the game. So try to prevent any ties. In the event of a tie, since this is just single elimination games, there are no ties. So combined quarterback points will take the cake as far as who moves on to the next round if there is a tie. So just keep that in mind. This year, Luke and Aaron Evans earned the byes since they were at the top of the division, so congratulations on that. The other 2 games are going to be myself and my dad playing in the first round, and then Adrian Campbell and Billy Schwartz. So congratulations to everybody who made the playoffs. Everyone who didn't, there were a couple close teams, and then a couple of you guys were really freaking bad this year. So get your shit together. Anyways, speaking of the playoffs, the champion, of course, gets all the buy-ins minus the second place winning. So the buy-in this year is $35, 10 people. That's $350. So first place is going to get $315, and second place is going to get their $35 back. Runner-up always gets that, whatever. So I'll pay that out within a week of the championship. It's just some people like it in cash, some people like it on Venmo. Just let me know what you want if you win. I'll probably win anyways, so I'll just keep it in my wallet. But congrats to whoever wins it, and just get with me, and we'll get you the winnings. The other cool thing this year is that we got a new trophy. It's got all the past 9 winners on there, and soon to be 10th winner this year. So we'll put your name enshrined on our new fantasy trophy since we've been going 10 years. So good luck with that this year, you guys.